The River Wandle's a chalk river flowing through South London. It's situated in a very urban area with almost 1 million people living in its catchment. Under the Water Framework Directive, the Wandle is comprised of 2 water bodies, and our project's focused on the mile-long Carshalton water body. The Wandle has a history of use and abuse, similar to many other urban rivers. By the 1960s, it was considered to be a sewer and pretty much biologically dead. We want to tell you about our project to bring the Carshalton arm of the Wandle back to life, and we want to take this opportunity to thank all those who've helped us along the way.
Our aim was to put back the natural building blocks of this river ecosystem so that not only is it a community asset, but it's resilient and thriving with wildlife with a self-sustaining population of brown trout.
An initial partnership planned the first steps. We reintroduced brown trout with school children through our Trout in the Classroom project. The Environment Agency provided a Lorinier fish pass for the largest of 5 weirs, and the Wild Trout Trust trained us and 50 volunteers in simple river enhancement techniques.
Thanks to the Wild Trout Trust for getting us going.
Thank you to the Environment Agency for being with us every step of the way.
We lowered and notched 4 weirs, reducing impoundments and improving flow and fish passage. Changing aspirations meant that towards the end of the project, we could lower the 5th and biggest weir by 1 metre and modify the fish pass to make it more effective. Removing the weir's impounding effect meant that we could restore a further 15% of the water body.
Thank you to the Environment Agency for the fish pass and supporting us in lowering the weir.
We removed and thinned trees to improve light reaching the river over 1 kilometre. We used bioengineering techniques to create a diversity of flora and habitat for each stage of the trout life cycle, as well as for plants, invertebrates and other wildlife. And we increased the river's resilience to pressures with features such as a low flow channel.
Thank you to local residents for putting up with parking restrictions, road closures, for storing our diggers and for taking interest in the project.
We installed sediment traps underneath roads to stop any contaminants reaching the river through surface water drains. It was a tight fit amongst all the utilities.
Thanks to Sutton and East Surrey Water for letting us cut through their unmapped water pipe.
Thank you to Sutton Council for helping us connect unmapped drains.
Thanks to Conway for emptying the silt traps for us.
Thanks to Thames Water for adopting them as their assets and for giving us some high-tech water quality monitoring equipment.
We trialled a range of innovative water quality enhancement techniques around the catchment.
Thanks to the 5 MSc students who helped to monitor these techniques.
Community awareness engagement grew with the project and has been furthered through the Living Wandle Landscape Partnership.
Thank you to the Living Wandle Partnership.
All this has added up to a thriving river with brown trout beginning to reproduce successfully for the first time in over 80 years. Attaining good ecological potential, a hard target under the Water Framework Directive, and increased community awareness and involvement and a fantastic group of volunteers.
Thanks to our volunteers for turning out in all weathers.